Welcome to TTVNEWS with some latest event in the province. The audience, Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Nghĩa, Secretary of the Party Central Committee, head of the Central Propaganda Department, visited a number of enterprises in Phước Đông Bời Lời Industrial Park, based in Gò Dầu District. This is part of the business trip to Tay Ninh province on the January 21st.
Joining the delegation on the site of Tay Ninh province, there were Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Head of the Provincial Delegation of the National Assembly Phạm Hồng Thái, Head of the Propaganda Department of the Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, Deputy Head of the National Assembly Delegation of Tay Ninh province Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Permanent Representative of the Provincial Confederation of Labour. The delegation visited VRG Company and Lucky Vietnam Co. Limited. Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Nghĩa shared with businesses about the difficulties they have encountered in 2021 due to the healthy impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. He was also pleased to say that, despite many difficulties, the companies have tried their best to overcome the pandemic to boost and maintain production. The head of the Central Propaganda Department believed that in 2022, with a new spirit, belief and motivation, companies and enterprises will continue to overcome difficulties and exceed their set targets. On the occasion of celebrating the Lunar New Year 2022, Head of the Central Propaganda Department Nguyễn Trọng Nghĩa wishes officials, employees of companies a healthy and happy New Year. He wishes the companies more and more developed, actively contributing to the development of the locality.
Last weekend, Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy, Deputy Head of Tay Ninh Provincial Delegation of the National Assembly, visited and presented Tết gift of the National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ to policy families and people in difficult circumstances in the province.
This time, 100 households in Thung and Chau districts received gifts worth 1 million Vietnam dong each and New Year greeting cards from the Chairman of the National Assembly to facilitate families in celebrating Tet holiday. Ms. Hoàng Thị Thanh Thúy conveyed the regards of the National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ to policy families and people of Tay Ninh province, wishing a warm and happy Tet for all people. On the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2022, the National Assembly Chairman gave Tay Ninh province hundreds of gifts worth a total value of 500 million Vietnam dong. This is aimed at caring and sharing for the cadres and soldiers on duty on the borderlines, policy families and people in difficult circumstances in the province. In the evening of January 22nd, the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone held a program called Tet Reunion Peaceful Spring at Trang Bang Industrial Park, with meaningful activities for union members, workers with special difficulties, and workers who are far away from home to reunite with their families during the coming Tet holiday. The Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone presented 250 gifts, of which 150 gifts worth 150 million Vietnam dong were sponsored by Trang Bang for Agriculture and Rural Development and Lao Động newspaper, with the desire to share difficulties with union members and employees on the occasion of the spring 2022. In addition to Tet gifts, the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Provincial Economic Zone has awarded 30 bus tickets worth an average of 1 million Vietnam dong each for union members and employees to reunite with their families in the North and Southwest regions. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Kim Liên, chairwoman of the Trade Union of Tay Ninh Economic Zone, sent her New Year's wishes and expressed hope that the workers will return to work on schedule, soon stabilize the production situation after Tet holiday, continue to work so that enterprises can complete its production plan in 2022. The program Tet Reunion Peaceful Spring this year have received the companionship and support of many unions and businesses in and outside the province, so that all union members and employees can welcome a warm and peaceful Tet holiday. The People's Committee of Trang Bang Town on January 21st held the opening ceremony of the Department of Receiving and Returning Results of Administrative Procedures. The department is arranged with 12 desks to receive and return results of administrative procedures in the fields of economic, natural resources, environment, tax land registration, justice and civil status, citizen identity, etc. The people and businesses can register online administrative records on electronic one-stop software, online public services at level 3 and level 4, choosing the method of receiving results directly at the one-stop shop or through the public postal service. The deployment and putting of the Department of Receiving and Returning Results of Administrative Procedures into operation is an important and effective solution to promote administrative reform, improve the effectiveness and efficiency of administrative procedures of state agencies, and look towards the satisfaction of businesses and people, attract investment, improve the business environment, and promote the socio-economic development of the town.
Overcoming the difficulties caused by COVID-19 pandemic in 2021, TayNin rice paper is now available in many markets, both at home and abroad. TayNin is developing Vietnamese specialties according to the standard of high-quality Vietnamese goods integration standards.
According to Mr. Trang Bang, director of TayNin Co. Limited, in addition to Japanese market, in 2021, the company has promoted procedures to export to the US and Australian markets, and it has achieved positive results. It's a constant effort to bring TayNin specialties to domestic and foreign consumers. For years, TayNin Co. Limited has applied good control practices for the food safety system for its products, achieving ISO 22000-2018 certification in July 2020. The products are strictly controlled according to international standards. Currently, TayNin rice paper is available in most of the provinces and cities and exported to China, Taiwan, and Korea. TayNin Company's rice paper is also a 4-star OCA product of TayNin Province. Director of TayNin Co. Limited, Trang Bang, honored in the list of top 10 best young entrepreneurs in 2021. TayNin Company Limited is trying with the desires to bring TayNin rice paper specialties to more international brands and create more values for the community.
Dear audience, TayNin agricultural economic structure is shifting strongly toward highly efficient production of valuable goods. A number of competitive crop growing areas has been established. Deciduous livestock production area were established and developed stably. Science and technologies are more widely applied in agricultural productions. The potential for high-tech agricultural development is very positive.
HighTech Agriculture in the direction of the value chain is one of the 4 strategic breakthrough programs that TayNin Province is deploying. In the trend of producing goods according to the demands of the market economy, TayNin has a lot of potential to meet the requirements, such as the agricultural land area in TayNin is still quite large. The province has an abundant young labor force. It also has good infrastructure, especially the system of irrigation canals and rural transport, fully meets the needs of production and transportation of agricultural products, etc. This is also a favorable condition for TayNin's agricultural products to easily access the market. Restructuring agriculture according to increasing added value and sustainable development, TayNin Agriculture has transformed in the direction of applying high-tech agriculture. As for the livestock sector, the locality has improved breeds of animals by artificial insemination method, contributing to increasing productivity and quality of the herd.
The firm has been applying high technology in breeding techniques, for example, automatic feeding, creating an artificial environment, or living in closed cold ranges. This not only protects the animals from diseases, reduce the use of antibiotics, but also increase the productivity and the efficiencies of the livestock. We also use fermented total mixed ration for daily cows, use microorganisms in food which help to treat the environment and reduce the waste.
In the field of cultivation, the Plant Production and Protection Division of TayNin Province has selected many new cassava varieties with disease resistance and high yield. Production models according to VGAP standards applied to rice, vegetable, fruit trees, etc. has contributed to creating clean agricultural products, facilitating the signing of agricultural product consumption contracts, contributing to forming production and consumption chains.
About 80,000 hectares of land are being economically irrigated, applied to cassava, sugarcane, vegetables, and fruits of all kinds. We have also converted inefficient crops to grow highly efficient plants, mainly fruits such as Cavendish banana, green-skin pomelos, custard apples, longan, durians, etc. And these kinds of fruits require higher investment, more labor, but also bring higher income and can serve the demand in markets.
Established in 1996, Thanh Long Farm, located in Chau district, now part of Thanh Công Group, is a leading unit in the field of applying high-tech agriculture. For sugarcane, the farm is using a variety of modern mechanized machines, controlling diseases by scientific methods, introducing microorganisms into the soil, and intercropping legumes in sugarcane fields. There is a link between the sugarcane harvesting department and the processing factory. After the harvest, instead of being burnt, sugarcane leaves are chopped into small pieces, then plowed into the soil to increase humus, etc. For 2 years, the farm has continued to apply high technology to grow 156 hectares of old bananas for export. It applied Italian technology to control humidity for the whole garden, used cables to prevent banana trees from falling over, or used cables in transporting products from the garden to the parking warehouse, etc.
We have already invested in modern machines, especially active irrigation system, which can be controlled via satellite. The system can control the humidity. In addition, TTC Group also signs an exclusive contract with John Deere, an American corporation, to be provided with agricultural tractors and modern agricultural equipment. This is one of the firms that apply 96 to 97% of mechanization. We harvest sugarcane, plant sugarcane, and till the ground on by machine. We also process grass, leaves, etc. by machine also, and thus minimizing labor dependence.
Tay Ninh is also calling for investment in agricultural production in a safe and modern direction. It's expected that the agricultural sector will establish one high-tech agricultural zone in the Chau district, covering a wide range of fields from cultivation, animal husbandry, both preliminary processing and processing of agricultural products, training experts on technology, traceability of agricultural products, etc. All the best standards are expected to be brought into this area to create a model for other farms to follow.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.